Okay, so I have to do this quickly because I only have about 5 minutes. So I just wanted to just get back on here and just talk a little bit about the heart chakra and get myself motivated. So my work has been shifting for a couple of months into the heart. And what I mean by working out of the heart is really just honoring and listening to where my heart is and really feeling into the person that's in front of me and where their heart's at. And being able to lead with grace and love and ease and gentleness. So how do you work on transformation of the self, and how do you know what to work on? How do you know what you're ready for? A lot of people come to me for sexual healing and they think that they want to work on their lower extremities and they have erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation, or they have sexual issues with their partners, but really what's going on is that they are sexually frustrated because there's no love in the relationship. And maybe there is love, but maybe it's died, maybe they don't feel it as strong, maybe the communication between them and their partner has dissipated. Perhaps they're not hearing each other, they're not listening, and one partner isn't fully being heard. Perhaps there's misunderstanding, and then they try to resolve it through sex and intimacy, and they try to jump into creating some beautiful sexual, spiritual, sensual connection when the heart is missing. So the best way to connect to somebody and to really be in love again and to feel fully loved with your beloved is to connect at a sacred, spiritual, dimensional level that has to do with the frequency around the body. So I've talked a lot about aura cleansing and chakra healing and tantric breathing and breath work and orgasmic breathing, getting the breath to go through the body up and down the spinal column and the kundalini energy centers. But I haven't really talked a lot about the dynamics that happen between couples and the energy flow that expands and contracts, how it shifts and changes depending on what's said and how one person responds and how they feel internally, how they feel energetically around their body from the words that are spoken. And if you spend a lot of time with someone, the energy can dissipate. And you really do need to work on harnessing the energy again and rebuilding it. And a lot of times that does take spending time alone away from each other. And that doesn't necessarily mean going off and being with another lover. If you have a sacred connection with your partner, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you want to hold that energy and you want to heal the energy and you want to open yourself up to going deeper with them, then you want to gain access to what's going on and where the energy is to get it open and expanded again. So you do that by rebuilding. And you want to start with where you're at, where you are at, and where he or she is at. And most of the time, you want to do that with meditation. And meditation, creating a tantric energy between two people that love each other, or just creating energy between two people, it doesn't necessarily mean a tantric meditation. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do intimacy practices or sensual touching to build the sexual or sensual energy. It may just be sitting across from each other, having your eyes closed, and feeling the energy around your body as they're meditating and breathing and feeling the energy around their body. Because we are mostly made of energy and water. And our physical bodies are tiny compared to our energy bodies. And our energy bodies have a life of their own, and there's nothing physical that you need to do to move your energy body. You can't use your hands to move it or adjust it or shift it or shape it or form it the way you want it to go. You have to breathe, you have to meditate, and you have to be with that energy. And it takes breathing with that energy and being with your own energy. And you may need to do that alone for some time and then come together and breathe together. But it doesn't mean anything other than being together and breathing together. And then once you breathe together, you'll feel. You just notice. And it could take just meditating together for days or weeks. It doesn't necessarily mean doing anything other than that. Because what you want to do is cleanse your energy. You want to cleanse the energy body. That energy body is so powerful and so sacred and so big. And it can affect every aspect of your physical body. It can affect your mind. It can affect your heart. It can affect your emotions. It can affect your thinking. So I have to get going, but I want to talk more about the energy body, meditating to create sacredness with yourself, and meditating to create an intimate connection with another through non-physical touch. Okay, so we're going to talk about that next. I have to go right now, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, mwah!